I've been having a lot of success building quick lead generation pages with surveys using Bolt. And it just makes a really nice, clean survey page. I thought it would be fun to do a project and show you how to use Bolt to build lead generation pages that then you can connect to your CRM for lead capture. And so we're going to make one here using Bolt. I really like its ability to build these landing pages. It runs into problems with complexity, but it does such a good job with these little landing lead generation pages specifically. And I've been able to, on a lot of the ad campaigns I run, been able to lower the cost per customer acquisition with the Bolt landers. I want a insurance lead generation survey. The company is called Custom Insurance Experts. It needs to be a survey to sell. I know a really popular vertical there is final expense insurance. Lots of people want leads for that. So we'll do a final expense insurance thing. Write all the copy, make the colors blue and yellow. And we're just going to have the PRD created for that. We're going to say this, no database. This will use a webhook to capture the lead and send to our CRM. Make sure to capture UTMs as well. Right, and we will go to me. And generate that PRD. Okay, it is building. So Bolt is building and Replit is building, and we will compare and see which build out we like better. This is what Bolt built. See what the survey is. This is very bland. They're not being super creative today. And okay, I'm not loving what it came up with here. Let's see what Replit came up with for the same thing. This is a little bit better. Start the survey, age range, continue. Yes, I have life insurance. Those buttons don't work, do they? These buttons don't work either. Okay. So I like the look of this one better. This functionality worked. So it would just be kind of a toss-up as to which one we should proceed with. Because this one looks better, I think what we'll do is have it build out a landing page for this in front, and then have that landing page go to the survey, and then we'll work on the survey buttons and go from here. So what we would want to do is open up probably Gemini for this. If you have it, ChatGPT would work as well. We'll say we have a final expense insurance lead generation form, and needs a landing page in front of it. The company is called Custom Insurance Experts. Write a nice set of copy and point people toward the insurance finder survey. And we'll have that create some content for us, and then we'll put that into Replit and have it build out a lander to match. Quickly get that put in front. Let's grab our content. Okay. We're going to take this over here. We've done a build. We're just going to do a new conversation. What did that build? 18 cents for that form. Not too bad to get your first setup of a form there. It's a little buggy, but we'll fix it. And we'll go over here and say, please make a matching lander and put it at root and put the form at form. Here is the lander copy. And then we'll say, please use placeholder images from something like Unsplash or Pexels. I will provide images later. We'll send that on its way to make the other part of this build. Okay. This one is learned the project details, and now it's building. It's considering building what we requested. That will continue on. We have our landing page and see a quote. So now we have our quote as a second page here, our quote form. And our buttons don't work. Great. But we're pretty far along with our little starter. But this isn't too bad. I'd probably, if I were doing this for production, I'd add a menu up here with a tracking phone number so people can call in. Let's look over here and fix the form. So our landing page was 42 cents there. Not too bad for getting this set up. We are going to go here and first get to where the buttons don't work. Start survey. And here we have a button that doesn't work. So we're going to click this edit button. We're going to go over here, select it. Let's actually see if it'll let us do the whole card content. The radio buttons do not work. Please check and see why. And do not make changes. Okay. Is this the same issue with all radio buttons on this form? Check and see. Do not make changes. Can you see if it's just this one or if it's finding a global issue? What did this find for us here? Learning all about the application. Okay, what did it find? It says clear message flow. Front-end post-processing. Create a utility function that processes message content before rendering. Okay. Let's do front-end. Do the front-end process. This is additive and should not change any existing functionality. We're going to put that into code mode. Have that run. Let's see what Replit came up with for us here. So over here on Replit, it says there's only one set of radio buttons in the entire survey. Okay, so this is multi-select. Preferred contact methods buttons don't work. The checkboxes do not work either. Check again. Then outline for my devs, the entire fix. Do not make changes. We're going to get a document to fix that with. You need to do that with Replit to make sure that it knows. So when you're in here and you're trying to fix something like this, you want to have it document the fix that it needs to do and then come into a new chat after you've done all this discovery. It's done all these tasks. And its context window is going to be too full to properly fix this. It has written down an entire fix. We are just going to copy this whole thing. You could have this right into an MD file if you want. We're just going to fix it right here. So we're going to do a new chat. Doesn't look like that discovery cost us anything. We got all the details about what was wrong. Didn't cost anything. And we're going to say, please do this set of repairs carefully. And we just sent in all of that content. Have it fix the form for us. Let's see what we have over here. Fix the radio buttons. Start our survey. Continue forward. It did not fix our radio buttons at all, did it? Let's open this in a new tab and make sure. Start our survey. See if we have any errors in our console from those clicks. Nothing. So the buttons still don't respond. Okay. Can you please add simple debugging so we can see what happens when those are all clicked? Your changes did not change any front-end behavior. Do not change anything else. Want to see if we can get a little bit of a log about what happens here when we click these buttons, why they're not responding. It is changing the tab index here. See that happening. So it may just be that the front end isn't displaying the change. Can we go forward here? We can't go forward with our continue here. These aren't responding. Okay. We're going to open this in a new tab so we can right-click, inspect. This is how you debug on Replit. Start our survey. It's not showing. It's showing form errors as a object. Let's expand all those. Choose our age range. Okay. And we're going to say it's saying yes. Insurance radio changed to no and yes. Phone, text. And here's some errors when we went to continue. Okay. We're going to copy this whole console. We're going to say, new chat. We are debugging the buttons or the radio and checkbox buttons in the form. They do not show any indicator when you select them. Here are the console logs we recorded. We paste that in. Do not make changes. Identify why this is happening and what the fix should be. Do not make changes. Hopefully, this little example in Replit helps y'all see how to do debugging as you go along here, how specific to be, how careful to be as you go through it. And You can take some notes back with you for fixing your own apps.